Hey guys, welcome back to another Chillability video. Today's going to be a collection update video. I have a CD soundtrack. I have Blu-rays. I think I have some DVDs in there. I'm not too sure. I think it's all Blu-rays. Yeah, I do have some DVDs, and I have a DVD box set, which I will show. So let's begin. I'll show the CD first. This is the original music from Dark Shadows, Volume 4. I do have this one, but the difference being is this is the original issue. It has the MPI logo in the back, and also it's a Media Sound Records. These were originally released, I think, back in the 1990s, and they got reissued. Only it's without the MPI logo, and the Media Sound Records is over here. So this is the original issue. I have all 4 CDs, and with cassettes, I have 3 of the cassettes original releases on this. So that's my original music of Dark Shadows, Volume 4. And also the CDs are different. Here you see it's the red on the silver. On the other one I have the black on the silver, which is different. Next up I have Audrey Rose from Arrow Video. I seen this movie a long time ago, and I was hesitant to buy it, but then I decided I'm going to buy it. I'm going to get it anyway. Here's the special features. You may pause and read it. Here's the disc, which is the same as the cover, right there. And it comes with this card for Desperado. And it comes with this booklet. Believe it or not, this actress right here is Susan Swift. She played in Halloween, The Curse of Halloween. Michael Myers' The Curse of Halloween. She's in that movie. There's Anthony Hopkins. Back in his younger days. And there's text on the film. It's not a possession film. It's like a reincarnation. But I never known a person who passed away to reincarnate into another human being. And I never heard of a case like that. And like that, there's a lot of text, there's some photographs. There's the back of the book here. That was Audrey Rose. Then I actually got this in not too long ago. And it was something that you child play fans like to have for your child play collection. This is Living with Chucky. This is a documentary. This is a collector's edition. This came out. And this covers the entire franchise. There's Chucky there. Living with Chucky takes an in-depth look at the groundbreaking Child's Play franchise from the perspective of the filmmaker who grew up within it. Featuring interviews with cast and crew such as Brad Dourif, Jennifer Tilly, Alex Vincent, creator Don Mancini, and much more. Creativity and sacrifice that went into making the franchise and its long-lasting impact on the horror community. Covered that. Bonus features: candid conversations, favorite death scenes, strange families, British commentary. There's Jennifer Tilly. There's Brad Dourif, the voice of Chucky, his daughter Fiona. And there's, I believe that's Don Mancini. And a nice cover too. And here's the other cover. And then turn it around. Oh, this one I didn't open this up. I'm sorry for that, folks. I didn't even open it up. My fault. Usually I don't do this on. Usually I don't do this unboxing on a pull, cutting up the shrink. I'm going to try to here. If I can do it. There we go. I tried to done this before I made the video, but yeah, it is what it is. Jeez, oh man, they really tightened this thing up. One minute, folks. Cover that. I know I don't do this on camera, but that's what I had to do. I wanted to show the disc. And these are hard to spin around, let me tell you. There's the disc. That was Living with Chucky. And I bought this off of, what is it, I Make Flicks or something like that. And this is the Little Rascals bonus disc. Now I have this in that box set I bought with six Blu-rays, and they sold one separately, so I decided to get it separately. That's in the collection. And I grew up watching this when I was a kid. And here's all the bonus features. You may pause and read them. Now there's only one person left who's from the original Little Rascals that's still alive today. And let's see here. Yeah, Sidney Kubrick. Sidney Kubrick, who played William, He's the last surviving main player of the Hal Roach era. If you remember Boyne with Butch Bond, Tommy Bond, who played Butch, he's Sandy Kubrick is the only one left. Did I say Kubrick? Yeah, Sidney Kubrick. I made a mistake with that name. That's Little Rascals bonus disc. Then I'm going to my brother's house for what was it for? I think for Easter. And he showed me this movie on it's called Pray, Prey, P-R-E-Y, for the Devil. And I watched this movie and I really enjoyed it. Sister Anne believes she's answering a calling to be the first female exorcist, but who or what called her? In response to a global rise in demonic possession, Anne seeks out a place at an exorcism school reopened by the Catholic Church. Till now, these schools have only trained priests in the rite of exorcism, but a professor recognizes Sister Anne's gifts and agrees to train her. Thrust into their spiritual front line with fellow student, Father Dante finds herself, Sister Anne finds herself in a battle for the soul of a young girl who Sister Anne believes is possessed by the same demon that tormented her own mother years ago. Determined to root out the devil, Anne soon realizes that the evil had been expecting her. Some stills from the movie. Here's the extras. You may pause and read them. And here's the Blu-ray. There's a 2-disc set. You get the DVD on the left, the Blu-ray on the right. No digital copy. It came without it, like it always does. Then I have The Haunting, which is the original 1963 film. Based on the novel The Haunting of Hill House. It was an evil house from the beginning, a house that was born bad. The place is a 90-year-old mansion called Hill House. No one lives there, or so it seems. But please do come in, because even if you don't believe in ghosts, there's no denying the terror of the haunting. And this one stars Julie Harris, Clara Bloom, Richard Johnson, Russ Tamblyn, read by Robert Wise. This is a good one. Here's a disc. That was a haunting. Then I had another Screen Factory title in my collection, which I will show here. It's called The Haunting of Julia. She had no one to play with for 30 years. This is a 4K Blu-ray, 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray. I watched a movie not too long ago, and there's a surprise ending on this one. I'm not going to give it away. Magus and Julia and suffer a tremendous shock of one morning when their daughter Kate begins choking. Unsure what to do, Julia jumps to a tracheotomy, well, how you pronounce that, inadvertently causing Kate's death. The tragedy sends Julia to a hospital to recover, but when Magnus asks if she come home, she prefers to buy a new house in London to live in, to live alone. I'm sorry about that, folks. To live in alone. Magnus begins pondering Julia's fragile sanity. When Julia becomes convinced that her house is haunted by the spirit of a little girl, a supernatural fable based on the novel. Julia by Peter Staub. Haunting of Julia is brimming with haunting imagery and chilling atmosphere. In the scenes from the movie. There's disc 1, which which is the 4K. You can read the special features there. Then there's disc 2. Let me pause and read it. Now this film, even though in the U.S. it's called something, in the U.S. it's called The Haunting of Julia, but in the over England it's called Full Circle. When I watch the film, the title on the film is Full Circle. There's the 4K Ultra HD, and here's the Full Circle, which is the name of the film on Blu-ray. Haunting of Julia right there. You can buy the videotape, which has this title on it. So that was Full Circle. I'm trying to make room for my stuff here, so I'm sorry about that, folks. Okay. Now, this next film I bought came from what wasn't Makeflix? It was something else. I bought from them before. I can't remember what the company is, but I bought this one here. It's called The Haunting of Alarona. You may pause and read the synopsis. And so I think they have the I think it's Cinema something. I can't remember what the name of it is. There's a disc. And here's other titles. Yeah, this is it says Sterling Entertainment. Facebook.com, David Sterling. These other titles you can find on that. Like I said, I don't know what the company is, but Sterling Entertainment. I bought from them before, and I don't know the name of the company. That was the curse, or the hunting of La Llorona. They sent me a free DVD. This is Kingdom of the Vampire double feature. I never saw it. I have no idea what it is. It comes with two versions: the 2007 remake, 81 minutes, and the original 1991 original 70 minutes. I never seen it. It was nice of them to send me a free DVD. And next up I ordered these. I figured it might have been a complete series, but I'm going to say it's not because of the length of each one. Here's My Hercules. This is a cartoon I grew up with back in the 60s. Now I do have the almost complete series. I have 125 episodes, two of which I took off of YouTube. So I have almost a complete. I'm 3 episodes short of having a complete series, but it's better than nothing. This is My Hercules, Volume 1. These are Region 4. That's the lyrics of the theme song. They don't say what's on these, but I have to find out. They're 4.3. I do have a multi-region player, so this should play. In fact, one of my Evil Dead, one of my Army of Darkness is Region 4 from Japan. That's Volume 1. Here's Volume 2. It's the same as the other covers. They only see episodes. Here's Volume 3. These came from Australia. There's one on there that came out, I don't know what year, but it came out. But it has the first 20 episodes, and the last one is like episode 40. So that one's not, to me, it's not worth getting because it's not the complete series. I'm going to slide out of the way because I have a box set. Oh, I'm sorry. When I showed Julia in the full circle, I forgot to show this. The poster came with it. She had no one to play with for 30 years. The Hunting of Julia. This is the poster you get with it. I've got to show that. There you go. The last for this video is going to be George Carlin, All My Stuff. And this came out by MPI Video. And this has all his specials. It has all 12. It was actually 2 more. But this came out before those. And there's the titles of them. On location, George Carlin at USC, 77. George Carlin again, 78. Carlin at Carnegie, 82. Carlin on campus, 84. Playing with Your Head, 86. What Am I Doing in New Jersey, 88. Doing It Again, 90. Jamming in New York, 92. Back in Town, 96. You Are All Disease, 99. Complaints and Grievances, 2001. Life is Worth Losing, 2005. He would come up. There was 2 more. One was 40 years of comedy, which I have, and he come up with his last one. Movie features you get Unmatched with George Carlin and George on George. I bought this for, I think this one. But it's on DVD. Let's show you the spine here. Let me pull this out, and I can show you the discs. It's a nice digipack. He's my greatest comedian of all time. One day I'll make a video on my entire George Carlin collection. Here's On Location. George Carlin again. Carlin on Campus. Playing with Your Head. What am I doing in Jersey? What am I doing in New Jersey? Doing it again. Carlin jamming in New York. Back in Town. You Are All the Z's. Complaints and Grievances. Life is Worth Losing. His last one was Bad for You. That was the title of the other one. Here's George on George, which has its own DVD. And here's I Mash with George Carlin. That's its own DVD. So that was and with George Carlin, All My Stuff. They have another box set with all his all 14 of his specials and all that. I only got this one for those two things. Let's have a review here. There's the original music from Dark Shadows, Volume 4, CD, Wandering Rose, Living with Chucky, Little Rascals bonus disc, Pray for the Devil, Haunting, Haunting of Julia, Full Circle, with poster. The Curse of, I'm sorry, I keep calling it a curse, but it's The Haunting of La Llorona. My free DVD, Kingdom of the Vampire. Mighty Hercules, Volumes 1, 2, and 3. And the George Carlin, All My Stuff. Well, that's it, folks, for this collection update. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about this collection. As always, I thank you much for watching, and please subscribe.